What up, guys? Live Adventurously checking in. Nice to meet you. And today we're going to talk about the 5 career mistakes you should avoid. Okay? So imagine you just starting your business, just graduated college, going into the workforce. You want to avoid these mistakes. So you can have the money that you want, have the investments that you want, have the cars that you want, have the house that you want, take the trips that you want, live adventurously how you want, on your own terms. But in order to do that, you must avoid these 5 mistakes.
To start off our list, we're going to go with working just enough. Those are the type of people who clock in at 9 and they leave directly at 5. They're not doing less, they're not doing more, they're not going to be recognized at all by their boss. They're just going to be an average employee who comes in, clocks in, gets their work done, and gets out. There is no room for that person to potentially be recommended for a raise or even a higher position, because that person just comes in and does just enough to keep his job or to keep that paycheck coming in. And that is a horrible habit to have. You have to, if you want to level up, if you want to grow within a company, you have to be assertive. You have to show that you're willing to do things behind the scenes that no one else is paying attention to. And definitely, you have to stand up for yourself as well.
Remember, guys, like we talked about in other episodes, are you going to the line or going through the line, right? This is a perfect scenario right here. Sorry to break it to you guys. I know it looks easy with everything on the internet, but there's no such thing as a work-life balance, especially if you starting to work for a company or you starting your own company as an independent contractor, CEO, whatever. There's no such thing as a work-life balance. Sacrifices must be made to be great. And keep this in mind, if you work for a company, they will tolerate you until they can replace you.
Facts.
Alright, number 2, I already know, starting to roll your eyes already. Here we go. Yeah, but this is a fact. You must continue to educate yourself. You must continue to be aware of new innovations in your industry. You must be aware of new competitors in your industry. You must self-educate yourself. Self-education is the best education. Don't just rest on your laurels, right? You gotta think, an industry updates every 3 to 6 months, right? With that being said, that means the next crop of talent that's being hired or the next crop of innovation that's going on into your industry is innovating, and you have no awareness of what's going on. So you must continue to educate yourself, all right?
Number 3, we have settling for less. You first off have to look in the mirror and know your value. You have to go into the interview feeling confident and knowing what you are worth. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve just because this might be your dream job or just because they are offering something less. You have to be your biggest advocate when you're in the world of the workforce, because if you're not, people will pay you the bare minimum to get you to do the maximum amount of work. They say over the course of 30 years, a person who sticks at one company is going to make, 5 times less than a person who moves to a different company or becomes a big fish in a smaller pond. Take your knowledge from a company that you worked at for 4+ years and apply it to a smaller pond where you're a bigger fish and you have more room to grow and excel in a smaller pond. Because when you're a part of a wide, great, big company, chances are you can be replaced in a heartbeat. And not chances, you can be, because there's always fresh talent coming in. So don't settle for less. You gotta go out there and be the best you can be and expect nothing less than the best.
See, guys, this all ties in to 1 and 2, which was what? Going through the line with great work habits, and number 2, educating yourself and understanding your industry and what's going on. So settling for less is not an option for you, because 1, you're gonna know who's the highest paid in your industry. 2, you're gonna know what's the average salary for someone with your credentials in your industry. And just by your work ethic alone, you're gonna prove value into your industry. So that's gonna get you that promotion that you want. That's gonna get you the recognition that you want. So there's no way, if you do 1 and 2, you're gonna be settling for less.
Number 4, missing deadlines. You do not want to be the type of company or person that is late or that misses deadlines on a regular basis. We know that life throws curveballs at us, but you have to be diligent and you have to be one of those people who always is on time, never late, and always makes their deadlines. You have to be the type of person that undersells and always over-delivers. You make sure that everyone knows that you're on top of your game at all times. And yes, we all do make mistakes, but you have to be diligent in this aspect because this is crucial in the workforce.
Remember, guys, bad news travels much faster than great news. You don't want to be the company or have the service that doesn't produce on its promises. So if you say you're gonna have a certain tag into your services, make sure you deliver on that. Make sure you deliver on that. That is crucial because, once again, bad news travels much faster than good news. A bad review speaks volume. Thousands of people are gonna see it. A good review, maybe 100 people see it. It's just how life works. Just how life works, guys. So don't miss deadlines. You don't want to be known as the company or the person that misses deadline or that doesn't keep their promises. Number 5 career mistake to avoid is repeating mistakes. Now, we aren't saying mistakes won't happen, but to constantly, consistently make the same mistake time and time again shows a lack of care and lack of respect for what you're doing. Whether you're working for a company or you have your own company, you're a contractor, solopreneur, entrepreneur, you can't consistently make mistakes. Remember this, guys. A smart man makes mistakes and learns from it. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So be aware of your surroundings, what's going on, and do not repeat mistakes. If you're a contractor or a solopreneur, you don't get a second chance. You miss that deadline, you don't deliver on the products, you don't deliver on the service that you promised, you don't get a second chance. If you work for a company, they may, like I said, they may tolerate you until they replace you. So do not repeat mistakes. Learn from the mistakes that you make. All right, that's done. Not gonna happen again. Be clear and direct on that. Do not repeat mistakes.
Sheik, is it Sunday? Cause you preaching, man. You preaching.
It might be Sunday. So it's Sunday somewhere, baby.
And we always offer a bonus, the cherry on top of the ice cream sundae, networking. Networking is crucial because what do they say? It's not what you know, it's who you know. You need to be networking inside your industry, networking outside your industry, networking with possibly competitors and parallel to the industry that you're in. Networking is the key to growing and understanding where the world's at and where you can head into the future. Networking is such a powerful tool and can take you places you never imagined. You never know what could happen in a year. One person can change your life just from talking to them on the street, a coffee shop, at work, at a networking event, conference, whatever it may be. Speak up, talk to someone new. You never know what they know. You never know who they know. You never know what connections you can make. Make sure you network.
Remember, guys, your net worth is your net worth. Yes, 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 yes. Your net worth is your net worth. So make sure you network. You network. For example, if you're an insurance salesman, you should have friends within your insurance industry. You should have real estate friends, right? For example, you can sell insurance policies to new homeowners, right? You could sell insurance policies to new car habits, right? There's a lot you can do. So network. Can't stress that enough, guys. Networking. So those are your 5 with the bonus 6 career mistakes to avoid. Let us know if you missed anything. Let us know what you're gonna start applying and doing today in the comments. We're in there, we're active, we build a community of guys and girls who want to live adventurously.
As always, guys, like the Sheik said, like, subscribe, comment below. Make sure you give us some intel. Let us know if we're wrong. Let us know if we're onto something, and let us know if you have some ideas. Put them in the comments below. Let's have a discussion. As always, live adventurously. The world is yours.